Dear God, I think I got it. I think I got it. Huzzah, my beautiful casuals. Welcome back. This actually fits my mood right now. Let's just get rid of this before some lightning strikes. Like that. Huzzah, my beautiful casuals. Welcome back to A Casual Plays. And holy moly, as per usual, things went sideways. As you saw in our opening, we built ourselves a little ghast garage. He's pretty cute. Didn't realize he'd always be facing that away into the wall. Makes him look a little depressed. I think I might add, like, a painting here or something, you know, just to make it look a little less depressing. Not staring at the wall, but staring at artwork. Regardless, we got it working. It's janky, but it keeps him there, and that's the important part. So, about the problem. I don't know what happened. I didn't change a single thing on my computer, not a single update, nothing, and the entire intro and half an episode are gone because there was DaVinci couldn't read the files. It couldn't read the files. It couldn't read the files. I don't know. So for whatever reason, DaVinci couldn't read the files, which means I lost a whole lot of recording. Guys, I had to update. I had to update the chipset on my motherboard. Everything. I had to update everything, and it still didn't work, and it's a mess. But as you can see, I got it working, or at least as of the test recording that I did literally 30 seconds before starting this. It's working. Everything's readable. Everything's editable. So you're gonna get a rushed episode, probably. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna recreate it for you. I am going to recreate the episode, or the parts that were lost. So yeah, let's, I'm going to recreate, and this is gonna be fun. Golly gosh, I sure would like to get some of my villagers situated, and I want to give them each their own space. Gosh, we should start by making some fishermen. I don't know what that green screen is. I've never seen that before. And look at this sheer cliff face that is not terraformed or built on at all. Let's fix that. Oh boy, look at what we did. We made a great path. Actually, for real, I like this a lot. Boy, it sure is so much easier to get up and down, and look at our plain, boring dock with nothing on it. We should build a fisherman hut. Oh boy, we can make fishermen. It'll be great. You know what though? It's getting late. We should go to sleep and think on this tomorrow. Time to sleep. Okay, let's go take a look at what we should build over here at our dock. And what is this? It looks like a fisherman's boat came in overnight while we slept. It totally wasn't built and behind whatever that big green screen was. Oh wow, look! Fully upgraded fisherman. Gosh, it sure is nice of you guys to dock at my town. That's about the gist. That's about the gist of it. Yeah. I had a whole bit. It was cute. It was, do professional YouTubers have this problem where things just break randomly while they're working on stuff? I guess they must. They probably just don't talk about it. It's probably unprofessional. I don't care. I'm not professional. But regardless, we have our fishermen. A couple different ones. They've got a couple different trades. We have our fishermen. They each have their own unique set of trades, which is pretty nice. And, you know, they're mostly here for completion because there's not a whole lot you can get from these guys. And we've got their little, you know, cabin all set up. This guy's pretty proud of his puffer fish. It's just kind of cute. We've got some fish down in the hold there, you know, that they were transporting. And then, of course, you know, they got to do some commerce, I guess is the word. Anyway, yeah, that was... I can't let it go to waste. Either way, it's a pretty cute build. I am not unhappy with it. I might change this out for something else, but the iron bars were just a little too rickety looking. This is a little too thick looking. I'll figure something out eventually. So now that we are all caught up on stuff, now what? Who should we work on next? You know, maybe it's time to get my ender chest under control. This is not an effective ender chest. All right, let's do that. First things first. Okay, so I have done some organizing. These are the boxes that don't have assignments yet. But in our ender chest, we have a good number of everything set up. We have our vault, we've got our hangar with all of our elytra gear, we have our templates, the haberdashery, the lunchbox with all of our yummy foods, and so on and so forth. So, we can clean things up a little bit better around here. I still got lots of just random stuff to take care of. Plenty of boxes with weird things in them. But we will work on that slowly as we go and as we flesh out our sorting system, which I still haven't decided if I want to swap the top layers out to copper golems. If I did that, then we would have a place for almost every single item in the game that we can come across. But I gotta look for something good, like a pre-existing good copper golem system, because I'm not particularly good with that. There's an enderman in my attic. As you can see, I am filming on Christmas Eve today. All of our boxes are festive and bright. And due to the technical difficulties of yawn, we will probably just keep this a super short episode. We did a couple things. We built that over there, and we fixed up our ender chest a little bit. It's a very... I feel a little... I feel a little cheaty not giving you more in this episode. I know what we'll do. How very festive. I like my chest pattern a lot more now. Should we reflect on the year? What is there to reflect on? Well, I lost my job and then found a new one. My new job suffices. I do my work, I get paid, I come home, I make videos. Arguably, I don't make enough videos, though. I think everyone can sort of agree to that. I dare say I'm not really one for New Year's resolutions because I don't keep them. I mean, you know, how many people really keep a New Year's resolution? So to say, I'm going to make more videos this year, I could keep it vague like that and just go for it. Problem is, I was making 1 or 2 videos a week while I was unemployed, and I cannot match that energy while working full-time. It's a personal failing. I recognize that. You know, if you want to make it big, you just gotta put the work in, you gotta put in the time and the effort, and you gotta sacrifice. And I agree. But truly, I do not believe I have the mental fortitude or emotional fortitude to do that. So I will continue making videos for fun. Will I try to make more videos next year? Of course! But I'm not going to promise anything. I'm not going to set a resolution just to end up being disappointed in myself when I can't, you know, deliver. I think I'm entering my era of... I don't know how to describe it. It's not I don't care, because I do care. And it's not treat yourself, because I've already been through that. Been there, done that, enjoyed it quite a bit. I suppose you could say it's a protect your peace. I think that's about the closest thing I can say it would be, is protect my peace. I will do the things that I want, of course, as anyone would and should. But the time of going above and beyond for others. Now, that's not to say I'm not going to help people, that I'm not going to try. It sounds very selfish to say I will not go above and beyond for others. It's more I will not go above and beyond for others who do not go above and beyond for me. If that makes any sense. And there are plenty who do go above and beyond for me. I think maybe I'm just jaded now. I've always been a little jaded, you know. I don't really know what I'm trying to say, if I'm being honest. I'm doing YouTube for fun. Of course, I want to go viral and make this a permanent career, because I have way more fun making videos and playing games, despite the technical difficulties that are constant, than I do creating spreadsheets and dealing with customers and, you know, all the normal stuff, all the regular, everyday person job, pull yourself up by the bootstraps nonsense. There is value in that, I guess. I don't know. I'm feeling societally jaded. This world we're living in is a little rough right now. I suppose I'm working, I think I'm just working it through my own head right now that I know what I need to do to get what I want. I just don't know if I have what it takes within me to do what needs to be done to get what I want. And that's kind of a sad place to be, if I'm being honest. Because nobody wants to admit to themselves that they aren't good enough. And it's not in a that I can't be good enough. Of course I can be good enough. I am actually so proud of the videos that I have created, of, you know, some of the things I've built here in Minecraft, of learning how to edit videos at all. Like, that's, you know, and I've only scratched the surface too. And it's, knowing your limitations is good, but it's also very depressing. You know, perhaps there will come a day when I actually medicate what is quite clearly ADHD undiagnosed. And maybe then I'll have, you know, the dopamine levels to actually, like, do something useful, fun, good, entertaining. Here's the thing, guys. I wanted to be in entertainment since I was a child. I've never not wanted to be. I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be part of an orchestra. I briefly thought about comedy. Well, I'm not good at comedy. And YouTube is the most attainable entertainment step there kind of is for everyday Joe like me. How did this turn into a sad, depressing rant? I am so sorry. I'm like so tempted to just go break down everything I just did and redo it with a completely different rant. Okay, so depression aside, I'm gonna continue to try and entertain. It won't be at YouTube's recommended, super-paced, algorithmic 3 videos a week with 20 different posts on Twitter and Instagram and everything. But it will be at my pace. And as long as someone's entertained, then really I have actually completed my task, right? And I am happy for that. I will never not be happy for that. To the handfuls of you that are out there who are my dearest fans who come back for every episode, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. I suppose the end of the year just always gets me in this weird mood of reflection. Does that happen to anyone else? Anyone else? I really don't know what I was trying to say there in all of that. Who knows? I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be alive. Gratitude things coming out of my mouth. Gratitude. It's been a rough year for me, and I'm sure it's been a rough year for others folks as well. You know, things happen, life happens. You do your best. You do your best, you carry on, and you try to make the most of what you got, right? Right? At least we should try. Thank you all so much for joining me on this very short, final episode of 2025. We'll be back in 2026, hopefully in January. I don't know. Maybe. Until then, stay safe, take care of yourself, be sure to hydrate, and I'll see you in 2026 in the next episode. Bye-bye.